Hey, so I'm going to show the engine for the car. I've already made this video once, but whenever I pulled the SD card out and put it in my computer, something happened. I lost all the videos. Anyways, they were all corrupt or something. Well, you're not going to see too much of it. In this bag is the engine. I had to wrap it up because it's been raining a lot, but it's here. I went and picked up a L33 out of an 06 model Silverado. It's got the 799 heads, Gen 4 rods. At least it should have Gen 4 rods. It's an 06. General truck motor. The HO, it's the aluminum 5.3. So that's going to go in the car. I'm not going to go over all the details of that again. That was a long video. But I've looked at Circle D. You're getting a 3200 stall from them. So they make one that works for a 4L80 and bolts to that 60E flex plate. So that's going to be the easiest way to go. If I don't, then I have to buy the spacer bolts and flex plate, flat flex plate, which is $200, and then have to get a converter anyways. So probably just come out easier just getting that one. What else? I got some other parts for the car. I think I've already recorded that. Got some bolts for the bell housing to bolt up the 80E. We're going to test fit it here hopefully in the next week. What else? Got to finish fixing up, welding up a little bit of sheet metal in the car. That's been getting prolonged. Got the rear end back under. So I didn't record the other parts that I did to it, but as you can see, there's no brake pads because I'm missing the little metal slides that keep the pads kind of tethered together. I'm not sure what happened to the old ones, but they're a few bucks. I'm gonna have to go buy another one. Let me get over here. We now have, we got the 1350 joint chromoly pinion yoke, got a new seal in here. I installed the crush sleeve and eliminator to get it to 10 inch-pounds of rotation. Put the chunk back inside, torqued it up, put the gasket in, torqued the bolts up. There's no fluid in it yet. I've got the panhard bar in. I've got it adjusted. It's just these bolts aren't tight yet. These bolts aren't tight. None of these bolts are tight yet. I'm going to, the bolts are in, I can roll the car. But until I get the pinion angle adjusted where it's going to need to be, there's no point in really tightening down all this stuff yet. I did adjust the panhard bar to kind of get the wheels even. I just kind of gauged them off this piece of metal to the tire on both sides, which, by the way, I'm probably gonna, I don't know, I may leave it, but I may have to bend it in some too. It's just, it's kind of close, you know what I mean? So, I mean, as long as the rear end doesn't shift side to side too much, it should be okay. But this bar is only dropped about maybe, well, to the center there, so whatever the hole would be there to the center, 2 inches. So even if it goes perpendicular, excuse me, parallel to the ground, it's only gonna move just a gnat. Anyways, got the springs back on. Car sitting on its own springs. It does kind of go up and down, but I don't have no shocks on here yet, so I don't need that till I get ready to drive. And that's kind of where we're at. So that was my goal for today, get the rear end back under there, and it is. What else? Oh yeah, I got the clutch packs in, changed out to the Yukon clutch packs. The assembly is actually different. So the packs were what some guy on YouTube said the old school guys do it, or the fashion that they were installed. It was like a clutch pack, 2 pieces of metal or shims or plates, clutch. Yeah, that's frogs or crickets. And so I found on a Ford forum and a Ford website, or like a DIY Ford website, that method of stacking those packs has changed in the last few years. So I've done it the preferred way that they said yields better outcome. So anyways, the rear end's under there. It's there. And we're gonna move some of my kids' toys out the way, turn the cart around, and get ready to move the engine and transmission under the carport here. One's on the engine stand already, the other one's gonna be on the engine stand. I've got to flip over the L33 and change to, I have an LS1 windage tray, which I still may have to cut, I'm not sure. I have to change that out. I'm not going to put the gasket on the pan yet because I don't have the oil pump yet to swap out just yet. I'm going to get I forgot what brand it's called. I think it starts with an M. Anyways, they make high volume and high pressure Mellings. Yeah, that's right, Mellings oil pump. So I have to get the Mellings pump, change it out. Probably go ahead and inspect the timing chain, change it out. I want to do a cam. We might not get the cam in just yet, but we'll at least we have to get a converter in. I have a pan gasket for the ADE, filter for the ADE, LS3 dipstick, GM parts, LS3 dipstick and tube. I got to get those clips for the brake pads. I have to figure out the brake line system. The 8.8 had a single line going to it. The Volvo had separate lines, one for each caliper. So either I'll have to wire those together or just cut one off. It may be easier just to plug one off and then use one tie-in. I've got one e-brake cable. I don't know why. I guess at the junkyard someone already robbed one because I didn't see the other. But here's one. It's kind of rough looking. I figured I would eye splice it in. And get the brake situation taken care of. Once the rear end once I bolt it all down or tighten it up, I need to start on the fuel tank. I got the pump assembly. I have not even purchased the hoses yet or the regulator, which I'm gonna probably get a boost reference regulator. Oh, I ordered another thing. We'll see if it gets here in time. So I ordered a Holley Terminator X Max system for this engine. It works with the drive-by-wire. It's got a wideband O2. It's supposed to self-tune. What else? I might be repeating myself. It's got the 24X reluctor wheel, drive-by-wire. Oh, and it shifts the 4L80E. That's the important part. It's a brand new harness, brand new ECU. So that ordered on Friday. I have not received a shipping notification yet. I ordered it from Summit. It was a pretty little chunk of money. But whenever I contacted their sales department, they said they had more than 10 in stock. And I said, is that number correct, and they said, yeah, they have it in their Nevada warehouse. So we'll see if it shows up. It should be here this week. Anyways, more to come.